welcome to
Live in Life.
And today we're eating chili loaded potatoes, baked potatoes, yum yum yum, and green tomatoes.
Yes.
This is pickled green tomatoes. So let's get started.
Pick a place and there we'll go. Walk this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul. But that's me. What about you?
And welcome back. Now, let's eat.
Let's eat.
Let's dig in.
Let's eat.
Which one is your favorite?
No, I was looking at this one. I don't know what's the difference. They all look
I have
fabulous,
no idea.
but
Look, with melted cheese on top and green onion. Oh my, you did it very well.
me? What did
Yeah.
I do?
Like,
Oh, in your face. In your face.
and green tomatoes. Now I know most of you know, maybe if you're from United States you can fried green tomatoes, but on East Europe sometimes the cold comes too fast and the tomatoes doesn't have a chance to ripen. And what happens, they pickled, and as usual they pickle everything, and they pickle green tomatoes, which I totally love. And Regina actually, it's
I adore green tomatoes.
now it's they are really fermented. I mean, they are totally fermented.
Oh, mine is falling apart.
The proper way.
Oh, it's perfectly sour. And then, of course, my honey pickled them. And she knows how much I love them. We've actually been to Israel recently, went to supermarket, and I saw their green tomatoes, and I got some, and I was like, and I ate them like chop, and I was like, oh, I should have bought more, but we never went back to
This particular place.
that particular store, because, you know, I don't want to spend too much time in the supermarket. You need to go to the beach and do other stuff. So anyway, so I'm like, oh, green tomatoes. And then you went to the store when we came back, and she bought a lot of green tomatoes.
Yeah, what
I was so thrilled.
It was amazing.
And I said, you make sure you do them exactly the same. Wow, this is so good.
By the way, this is not sour cream. It's yogurt. It's Balkan style yogurt, Bulgarian style yogurt.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just thick yogurt basically. So, just saying. With a little bit of green onion on top.
Those tomatoes are magnifico. Did you try them? Oh, they're so good.
You know what?
I adore green
the
tomatoes.
best that I have ever made.
That's actually true. But you didn't make a lot of green tomatoes.
No, I haven't, but still.
So I'm like, oh.
You
So
know-
happy you found them though.
You know what? I know in Ukraine, and I bet that in Russia too, they pickle apples sometimes.
Oh, Actually,
You have cheese.
how much is?
Yeah.
What is that thinking? Pickled apples are nice. The pickled green apples.
Yeah. No, you know, I saw people make other sweet apples too.
Oh. Wanna try?
No, I'm good.
What I personally like
Fermented apples.
is pickled or fermented watermelon.
No.
I know. Mind you, the last time I had it, I was probably a child in Ukraine. Maybe one time in
No.
Israel. No, probably in Israel.
Well, we had it together.
In
over
Israel,
there.
right? But it was so long ago. I loved it, right? And you know some memories? It's funny. As people, we have those memories, but they seem to be so far away that they kind of fade a little bit, right?
They feel.
But in my mind, I totally loved it. I did love it, right?
You did love it.
But then
the
at
last
some
time.
point, you know, you kind of question yourself, did I actually love it?
But that was good 10 years ago, even more maybe.
I think way more. It was many years ago.
No,
You don't like pickled watermelon or fermented whatever?
ever,
No.
ever.
Oh wow. This potato is brilliant actually. Good idea, honey.
Thank you. Actually, I saw photo on Instagram. Someone make those for dinner, and I thought, oh my, such a brilliant idea.
Yeah, sometimes you forget the
Simple.
certain things. Well, I don't know if it's simple. You need to have chili, you need to have, potatoes. And for chili you need, beans, you need to have tomato sauce.
I plan to make chili anyways.
No, exactly, no.
But I thought to eat chili as you would eat probably just like this with bread or something. And then I saw the photo of someone stuffed it in the baked potato, and I said, oh my, such a great idea.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
If
No,
you-
it's not easy, but
If you have a chili, you can versatile it, not just eat it in a chili in a bowl thingy.
yeah, but I planned to make chili for a while now, and I had all the ingredients in my freezer and cans and all of this.
It's so good.
Tomatoes?
So good.
They're crispy now.
I know you made them crispy.
No, I tried so hard to make them for you.
I know. She took my word serious. I said, just make sure you make them like in those one in the store. But mine in the store, because they sit so long, they were way too saltier than this one. This is actually perfect. If they go a little bit more saltier because, they sit, it's okay. But there, they sit for a longer time and they make them way too salty.
I think in the beginning we made them way saltier than I do actually.
I'm sure they did.
Because I'm using for 1 liter 20 grams of salt for brine. And I saw a recipe that calls for 50 gram salt as well, and
Wow.
it's like, yeah.
And you have to make thin slices. That makes it the best.
Yeah, probably. By Regina,
In my book.
in her book.
Unless the inside is going to fall. So.
This is very good. I like it.
Wow. Delicious.
Do you see that the yogurt in our house, it's like instead of sour cream mayo,
Yeah, pretty
we,
much.
we don't like yogurt at all. I'm always after new delicious yogurts. Like if I see some organic ones or maybe Russian ones, sometimes I'm going to delis, like European delis, Ukrainian delis, or Russian deli, and I try yogurt there because I'm trying to find the best yogurt.
Yes. Sometimes it's a challenge.
I think Balkan dairy is amazing though.
I know.
But it's very hard to find here even a remote equivalent to Balkan dairy.
I know their dairy was the best. That's very true. It's hard to land and start looking for, thing that remotely is good. But we love yogurt, so we make it work. But let's say with pineapples, yesterday I went shopping, and
Oh, it was cute.
I was standing near
Yeah.
my car, but then there was the next car right next to me. And I look at that card and I thought, it's my card. I said, oh, why did you get a pineapple? And she said, oh, I didn't, it's not my card. And why would I ask that? Because since we came back from Hawaii and we ate their phenomenal pineapples, we can't even remotely think of buying pineapple in Canada because they look so green,
As much as I love
so
pineapple,
small, and so, you know, they look like third degree pineapples, not even second, they're not even number twos, they're like, just look so terrible.
sad.
So sad, they look so green, they don't look good.
And the smell. Oh my.
No smell, nothing, they look like just
If you go to, even if you go to Costco in Hawaii, like we've been only on Big Island. I'm not sure about the rest of the islands,
but on the big island.
but we were on Big Island.
Not all the islands have Costco.
Probably.
Oh, most definitely. I know Maui does. And probably Honolulu has Costco. I'm guessing, I don't know.
So the smell in the area
So good.
where are pineapples, it's
I know, and here pineapple often, there's not even nothing, no smell. It's like you're taking a plastic toy that looks like pineapple, green pineapple. So no good. So we didn't buy a pineapple since.
One time I bought actually quite decent pineapple from Costa Rica,
Yeah, but not since we came back.
but not since we came back.
We can't. Not even remotely.
So good.
So good.
By the way, this is turkey chili. I didn't make the beef chili.
Turkey's good.
I think in soup and stews like chili,
Does
it's
it
really
matter,
nice.
really?
No, it's not really matter. It's
I
like
don't do you taste different?
yes, a little bit, but not by much.
No.
So, Ah, by the way, when you buy ground turkey, make sure that you buy lean ground turkey. Well, it's actually written that it's lean ground turkey because otherwise you get all the skin
Oh,
and everything incorporated in,
I don't want
and
that.
you don't want it, and you don't want it because it's not going to be lean.
You don't need extra skin.
No, you don't need that extra
Extra
skin
fat.
and then the fat inside. So,
Good point. You know what? I live with you, and I wouldn't even think about it. See, there's always room to learn more. I know.
yeah, like I didn't understand at first. They were like one time in one of the stores were two types, and I couldn't get it. And it was like obviously two price points.
Yeah, the lean one is obviously more expensive.
Yeah. So I look at it and I look at it, and you know me and my dyslexia, I couldn't figure out why until I saw in like on the side they're like lean, and then I got it, and then I googled it, and yeah. Apparently there is two types of
The lean one and everything else.
yeah.
I don't think we took enough pickled tomatoes.
You're right. I have a feeling that we didn't. Can I bring all the buckets?
Yes,
And
show
show
them.
them?
Yes, show them. Oh, just bring a clean spoon or something, yeah. She'll show you. Our beautiful tomatoes. They're so cool. I'm so happy. And ask her. Do you think 5, well, one was really tiny, would be enough? Yeah, no.
Cha 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 cha.
Excited. So excited. Can't even eat. I have to have a tomato.
You see the bucket?
You want to show them?
Yeah, I need to come closer to show you. Do you see? This is the bucket of all the tomatoes.
My favorites.
They're green and they're wonderful. And I put weight on top when I'm putting it inside the oven.
And the weight is not anything fancy. It can be just a plate.
Plate or something, yeah.
Like a plate that fits inside and goes on, right, sits on top of it.
Because everything needs to be immersed under the... Okay, this is for me. And I love garlic and celery.
I think one should be good. Yeah.
Okay. Do you see how amazing it is?
No. I need to cut it my way. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, so when you have like a lot, I actually fermented it not in this bucket, I fermented it in the glass bucket, in a glass jar, 2 glass jars, and then I just transferred it here after it was fermented.
Oh, water. It's actually perfect for the cold rainy day.
It's totally perfect for cold rainy day.
And rainy doesn't even start to describe what's happening outside right now.
Yeah, people ask us not to talk too much about
The weather? Oh, we can't. It's our life.
I know. I said that they're right, but LOL, it's so hard not to talk about it.
When you get hit with 50 plus mils of rain in 24
From now,
hours.
from now to 2 months ahead, that's what is going to happen. Yeah.
Well, you see, people talk about what's going on in their lives, right? So, weather is part of our experience. Anyway.
Yes.
You went to see Wonder Woman yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Good topic. I wasn't a big fan of Wonder Woman actually. I don't know why.
It was nice.
It was nice. Like, yeah,
It was a nice movie.
it was.
What do you think? It was nice.
Again, I wasn't so
Thrilled about it?
thrilled about it. I don't know
Were
why.
people thrilled about it?
You know, it was a huge buzz that people loved it. Like, I thought it was okay. I think it was nice.
I think we're in general not the hugest fans of
Marvel Universe.
No, yeah, but not just that. It's like, okay, they're bad guys, they're good guys, they're gonna save the world, and it's gonna be a big fight. There is obviously a war. And I'm like, I will win, hopefully, with some losses.
I know.
So sad. I know, it makes me sad. Right? So much war. Like, it seems like a lot of movies have war. There's people constantly fight. It just makes me sad. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's why we kind of not that much loving those movies, because it's constantly fighting, people are dying, and you know.
Actually, visually, if you dissect the movie, I like the visual. Yeah, I know. I like, no, thank you. I'm done.
Oh.
Visual movie. I love the visual, I love the fighting, I love how they made it, I love the slow motion versus like when they do, you know, as a videographer, let's put it this way, and because I'm editing a lot of different video, I love how they made a lot of things, and like, yeah, the visual is amazing.
You're not eating the tomato either?
No,
You bought it just for me?
yeah,
Oh, thank you.
welcome.
I was still hungry.
Don't run, it's okay.
I'm not. I need half. Do you want half?
Yes. So yeah, visually I really loved it. I really loved the Amazons and Amazon Island. I would live there a couple of years on this island. It looks amazing. Yeah. I love the fight in the end with the god, how all the visual effects and
Artistically it's
artistically it's beautifully made. So a lot of time I'm going to those movies because you know what, I love the artistic part of the movie, but not as much as plot. And let's put it this way, we've never been into the comics ever so much. At least I haven't been. I always been geek of Star Trek. So yeah. I'm the geek of the Star Trek, so I will talk more coherent about Star Trek movies. More than, I'm way more excited about every Star Trek movie that actually Marvel's movie.
Not big Star Wars fans either. No.
Actually, I met yesterday fellow homeschooling mom. We were talking about this, that she grew up with all of them. She was a big fan of those...
Star Wars?
No.
Marvels?
Like comics and all of this. So she said that, very rightfully so, that she's not okay with all the changes from the book to the movie. And some it's okay, some it's too different for her, and she would love them to stick with the... Which was I think a valid point. The thing is that I think I never read any one of the comics in my life.
No, never.
Maybe half a comics or something, because my brother brought it at home or something, so I never was into it. So.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
But I still love to go to Marvels because of the visual effects.
Sure. Yeah, I'm so done with the movies with fighting.
I know.
Constantly war.
On the other hand,
Just want some peace. I know, you need the action, right?
we need some plot to all of this. Especially for the movie like Marvels or something.
Sure.
Yeah, and we haven't seen the last Marvel movie, obviously. Not yet. Maybe. We will see.
If Ariel chooses to.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday we went to a movie to see it because it was for $3 each.
That was really good deal.
It's very but because it's already.
It was, it's already came down of the main screens. Which
Yeah.
we love. Don't have to pay so much to see the same movie that you can see in a couple of months.
for $3. We do it a lot. It's in the morning, weekend morning, weekend like 11 a.m., 10 a.m. depends on the movie, and it works for us. It's very nice.
11 a.m.
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's a little bit early, like at 10:30. I think it was. No, always like. So probably
Maybe before on some
probably
special occasion.
I was in different
Maybe
universe.
it was 9 or something. For
Probably-
some other purpose.
Probably I was in different universe.
Maybe it was 10:30. Maybe it was over some other time. Not on the weekend.
Anyway, so yeah, thank you so very much for being with us. Let us know what you think about Marvel movies and all of this
Jazz.
jazz. And I can't be alone a geek of Star Trek, so probably let me know if you are too.
Yay!
So yeah, so thank you so very much. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe, write us a comment, thumbs up us, and cheers and
Live in life.
life.
And remember, go towards your joy and do something fun every day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Bye. Mwah.